On the ball, bro. Varya can't stop the stretch, bro. I'm telling you, dog. Mix that shit up. Do quick heights. Switch that shit up.
Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. Touchdown!
Took that fuck nigga up top. Fucking Mari Cool. Fuck nigga.
Forbath on for the extra point.
Yeah.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means you're up.
He's got a man complete. A big play there, Rodgers.
I don't know how to run that hole yet, but boy, I know how to run that hole.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. It looks
you got
so
CD Lamb
on the board, but occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you...
Touchdown, Packers! Aaron Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board.
That's so hard.
First quarter. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. And result.
So who you play first round in the playoffs?
Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They might have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Cooper was the target there.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about us all the time.
How I caught the man when he was down.
Ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Boy, I swear to God, I ain't know the man throw power, though. I ain't know that man throw power.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski.
That was Bobby that said that, Brian. Did you see it? That was somebody else that said that. I ain't say that.
And he will take it in for a Cowboys score.
And then I want to go look at it. I want to go look at it. I'm like, oh, shit, that shit 87? I ain't even know that. Boy, I swear I ain't know that.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Got a real noodle. Yeah, that's what it said.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally.
Yeah, you was at work. He was at work.
Be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Out Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. A 1-yard gain there following the...
Man, I ain't gonna lie, boy.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum.
I can't see no back, dog.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Shotgun now for Rodgers. But he's got the completion.
Man, the Packers got D-Hop? How the fuck he get D-Hop?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Now a first down carry by Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Jones.
The funny thing is,
down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big.
The funny thing is, dog, what's funny is the nigga.
What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from there.
It ain't never his fault, though.
Best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he was natural light best.
They'll run on first down. Jones. Jalen Smith, who took a huge step forward last year, in on the tackle for Dallas.
They try to quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
That cracker is trash. That's how I feel about Mitch, bro. I got Mitch in the league. I threw like 5 picks today.
And incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks,
nah, Jimmy G. Jimmy G straight.
Coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. He's going to look deep, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. DeAndre Hopkins, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
It's the quarterback.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
If I can figure out how to start the run, I'll be good,
drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Mayfield to throw it. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. That's complete to Cobb. And he's got this down to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone. because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. A first down carry by Elliott. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 34. Well, you hate that for him. He gets so close on the big run, but has him in excellent position.
And I know there's plenty of competitive spirit on the defensive side of the ball, but part of me wonders if they would have just preferred him to go ahead and take it into the end zone rather than deal with him again on a likely carry on this down.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Forbath, the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and
you know who got a tough chin?
That'll be taken in the end zone.
That nigga King.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Ah, boy, get his head hit. State of the mind. That was still.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Nigga taking me all up and through that now.
Fastest backs in the game today. A guy who
that nigga ain't never quit.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game, and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys.
And the head-to-head, yeah. He quit on me. He quit on me after the first half, though. But I'm saying though, but usually that nigga sit there and take that shit, dog. The fuck.
We'll get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Man, that nigga's still in the... Yeah, he is.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers. And a catch made by Hopkins.
Yes, he is.
63 yards.
This boy's out here throwing dots with A-Rod.
Catch good enough for a first down. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
What'd he do?
Well, they don't need to run another play
here before the 2-minute
warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try again with Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
I remember that shit. He posted one of them pictures or some shit.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's
good.
Everything's working pretty well.
He shouldn't be able to. The fuck?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Steps away to his left. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Real. Stick, check, stick. Real. Hurry.
First down, Mayfield. Flush to his right. This one caught by Isabella. A very solid gain of 27.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket.
You talking to me, cuz?
Move and make something happen. And that play was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm coming after you.
Mayfield. Caught by Cobb. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. And he will take it in.
I got in that hole.
Cowboys score.
You can no huddle under 2 minutes and under the 4th quarter, right?
In the final seconds of the first half.
I want to make sure.
The Cowboys, they push out in front further.
That's one of the better examples of clock
So,
management I've
it's a
seen.
no huddle. It's a fucking no huddle. The fuck?
Put the ball in the end zone.
It's the same play.
Drive and something really to take into the
Fucking 3 seconds left in the red zone, bro. I'm trying to get
That's fielded in the end zone. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you on over to Orlando
dog,
for
being about to be at home at night, dog.
Halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Oh, man. Nigga really missed that.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end
that
zone.
shit, that nigga ain't never right back, man. I'm still on alert,
Get it
though.
up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Damn, that ain't no fumble?
Defensively on first down as this is knocked away
Oh,
and incomplete.
no.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Check 50. 955. Hey, wahoo. Hey, kids, we're doing it.
Rodgers will try again on second down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39.
That nigga throwing a dot to A-Rod.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
No gain on the play there. Second down. Throwing on second down. Rodgers. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Rodgers now on first down. Got him in. It's Adams. Touchdown.
Boy, did a no huddle. He got me.
Devontae Adams. His fifth touchdown now on the year. As his guys are back within a single score.
Check safety. Check 26. Check 26.
Need you to win that game, bro.
Throwing is Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked.
I lost my first 2 games.
He's at the 50. The 30.
Let me get them 2 points, fuck nigga.
And he takes
Thank
it
you.
all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires.
I started Trace McSorley weekend.
This game back within a touchdown now.
Hey, when you get a pick on the extra point, that shit don't count in your stats though, huh?
No.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
So I go and just play with him.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Yeah, I know you can, but I can't. I don't know if you can trade with somebody that played. I can't remember which one it is. You can.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
I ain't got shit to trade though. I'm the first on the bench.
Now Mayfield.
I really need pieces.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, I shouldn't have thrown that.
And nearly picked it off.
Oh,
he had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Switch it.
Mayfield down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Darnell Savage, the rookie from Maryland. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that, the rookie gets his first interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league. Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll go again to Jones.
Oh, my God, bro.
He's going to have the first down past the 20. Cuts right. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big run there by Jones. 82 yards. And a guy that can change the game, shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
Just tells you how tough it is for a defense to just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. On second down, it's Jones. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
What do you say? Oh, what was it?
Let's go, defense. Get out the field, defense.
Here's Rodgers on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact.
Who had the most receiving yards on the player?
The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So
Yeah.
put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it.
Who was it?
Touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest. Let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
How the fuck? I need to throw the ball to my tight end down. $252 though? Shit.
He like 90 speed, right? Yeah.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait.
Nowhere to go.
That little nigga got hit.
And the Packers pick it up. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble.
So his eyes slap up.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start
How many
at
touchdowns
the
he got?
21-yard line.
I think so. Get one more.
About
he only
set
scored,
for
I
this
think he
next
scored
drive
3
by
of
the
them.
Cowboys offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will
That nigga slow as
repeat it,
slow.
and that's what you don't want to do.
Slow. They be blocking for that nigga though, bruh.
They go to Elliott again. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork.
That nigga getting his ass beat by the
and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Mayfield looks to throw. Forced out to his left. That ball complete to Isabella.
Oh my God, this nigga Isabella is trash.
And the Packers pick it up. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when
yes,
they catch
he
the
is.
ball, when
God
those acrobatic
damn.
guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
On first down.
I gotta hold this nigga to a field goal.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
The way this nigga hit sticking, this nigga fumbling, boy. I'm gonna start laying down with this nigga.
And that is gonna do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
61, match box, white.
Again, it's Jones.
Right.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
One good thing I do have is my D-line.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game.
And
he's got a first down as well. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
How fast Jones is.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
At the 13-yard line.
He was slow before they up there, man.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain.
And he
The
can still get the
disadvantage of
first down.
blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Jones. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try to run with Ajayi. Ajayi is not going to get there, I don't believe. Indeed, they stop him short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They run for it with a J. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Ajayi stopped short on 4th and goal, and this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive, and they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator.
Damn, who you lost to this time, dog?
All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Back to throw.
Pick 6. I don't even know why I threw that.
It's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Everybody brought him over here with you. I lost 2.
I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
I forced the throw, too. That's what's crazy.
When the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I blame Isabella for a nigga put me in a horrible situation.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get it.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott.
Well, I gotta get that. I gotta get the onside kick. I can't get that shit.
As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
It's 1 minute and 16 seconds left.
On. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not
do an
having
onside
a
kick or
chance
no?
at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
So let him run his first play. Don't call a timeout.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
To my eyes,
not really. It's still the same position. He just
this game moves along.
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Josh Jones in on the stop.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now
it's going to be like 30 seconds.
Should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Oh, boy, I cannot stop the run, bro.
This, in all probability, another run here.
I know how you
feel,
but I feel the same way, bro.
They'll try the right side with Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
What the fuck is Sean Lee's slow ass in the game?
From the shotgun to give the
That's
Jones. And they'll get him down as he's
I knew he was gonna run the ball.
40. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win.
Fucking
it's another
back-to-back
thing to win
fucking
and put up the amount
L's.
of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
What a fucking
They
night.
can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up
What
that
a
number
fucking
of
night.
points. Continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Packers, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home.
Nigga had 5
next
takeaways.
week.
Ain't no way I'm
Meanwhile,
gonna
for
win
the
like that.
Cowboys, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Who looking for Keith? Damn, I was 10 yards short from getting Zeke his shit, bro. X Factor. 10 yards short and... Nah, he's a superstar. 10 yards short and a touchdown short. How crazy is that? Mm-hmm.